What's going on, guys? Cyn for the win here, and we are back with our franchise mode as the Philadelphia Flyers, and are picking up where we left off. Tied for first in the division, just the couple months into this new season here, and a lot of people saying I need to put Cousins on the third line, so I'll take a look at that. There's a main reason I didn't have him there was because he's not great defensively, and I'll show you why basically. So I have him here because he's okay defensively, and he's alright offensively, but I don't foresee him becoming that good of a player. So that was the reason I kind of have him here to help boost up our AHL team. Alright, we don't really have anyone else that could really help out these guys. And besides, Fromm is decent offensively, but he's helping out the second line. We don't have, he could. The only other person we have, really, we're only trying to grow DeBrincat mainly. This guy's not that great. I don't really see anyone else who's really huge here, so I might be able to get away with it. All right. Yeah, I initially didn't want to because of this reason, but we only really have one guy here, and Fromm might be able to boost him up enough with those offensive stats there in the center, but it's not a guarantee. Although DeBrincat's pretty good on his own, so he's only got 7 points so far. This guy's got he's got a hell of a lot of points. Why he should be on the power play? For some reason he didn't get put on the power play. Alrighty. Well, that's a problem. Not this guy. He should be on the power play. Alrighty there. Okay. You know what? For now, I'm gonna keep Cousins down here. Alright, he's not going to grow into anything past a third liner, and he's not that great I don't know, he's just not that great with his defensive stats, and he's too valuable right now for the AHL team. So, I'm going to hold on, I'm not going to do that. So, and the main reason for that is he's not really needed. I mean, his defensive stats are pretty much the same as what Gregory Campbell's would be. I mean, Gregory Campbell's still a bit better because he's more evened out, and sure, it might help Lawton get more points, but he's getting a decent amount of points right now for the third line anyway. He's got 17 points in how many games? I could check it, hold on. Yeah, he's got, how many? Yeah, 25 games. That's not even bad. So, he can't really get boosted much more than he's getting right now, and he might not even grow much more anyway. So, I'm not going to put Cousins up. I mean, I could, but, I'd rather roll with what we have right now because it seems to kind of be working. And Cousins, I think, was going to really help out DeBrincat, especially when he's getting the power play time with him now. So that's what I'm going to do, and we're going to see how that works out. Now, there's a couple trades I'm thinking about making. So I'm going to say move out Wisniewski now because him and Sanheim don't seem to be doing well. Sanheim's got no points, so it might be him being the guy to slowing that line down, but at the same time, I want to give this guy as much opportunity to grow as possible. He is really not good offensively, but that's all right. He's pretty damn good defensively. Maybe he does need someone a bit more solid with him. And Wisniewski, as he drops off, it is only his last year to be playing, but he is making $5 million. So, yeah, Stolar is not as good as Neuwirth by any means. People were saying to trade Neuwirth instead of Stolarz. I don't know. Sure, Stolarz has got more room to grow, but I don't know. The most he's ever going to be as a backup. So sure, okay. It might make sense to hold on to him, but he's not that great as a backup. So if I were to make a trade, it would most likely be Wisniewski plus Neuwirth or Stolarz for some kind of a defenseman here. It's alright. Let me look at something like that real quick. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Come on, let me go to trade. Alright, so, yeah, let me just look around at defensemen. Anyone who wants to be given up here. People are saying to go to Vlasic. I think that's way too much value to get, to go after. Let's see here. Alright, so Wisniewski and Neuwirth or Stolarz. Stolarz has got more value, so I honestly prefer to go for him. Because Neuwirth was he seemed just way too solid when he played as the backup. I don't know, maybe it was just that one-time thing, but But you know what? It's only his puck. Oh, no. What is it that makes him so much better? Stolarz, 4-star, and then 4.5 for athletic. Okay, they're basically kind of the same. Stolarz just has less for puck control. So, yeah, they are kind of the same. Let's see if we... Well, we might be able to get away with Neuwirth here. Although I do like Neuwirth. His deal's kind of a bit much, but at the same time, not really. He's an 84. And he played way too good, man. Yeah, compared to Stolarz, I mean, it just wasn't that great. He does have a shutout, don't get me wrong. He's okay, but... Alright, let's throw in Neuwirth first. Let's see if that value could get someone. And we have to obviously go to someone who wants both or at least one of these guys. So Niskanen, that looks decent. He is 30. That gives us at least 4 years out of the guy. Although they don't want to give him up, and that makes sense. Yeah, they want to... I need to look for someone almost who's like a kind of in-between team. See, these guys want Wisniewski, but do they have any kind of defenseman that they're willing to give up? Not really. Yeah, they want to give up prospects. We need roster players, and the teams that seemingly would want to give away roster players probably don't want either of these guys. So the blocks are going to be hard. Okay, Sharks, but yeah, no one on the block. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to find... Yeah, I don't think any of those teams would want to give up roster players. Maybe New York. No, doesn't look like it either. Stahl, though, he has decent... never mind. I'm not feeling maybe a defensive defenseman there for some reason. All right, New Jersey. They don't want either of these guys, but they probably want it. No, they don't even want to give up roster players. Okay. Besides Green, but I'm looking for a top 4 guy here. Oh man, this might be tough, but we could try to force something through. Like, we don't want to overextend by any means, but there's definitely room to be able to make something go through. But yeah, this is it's tough. This is gonna be a tough deal. I need at least one guy matching the block for what we're trying to trade away, though. Okay, hold on. Red Wings. No, they don't want to give up anyone either. Damn. Dallas is having a really good start. Johnson. He could be good. His discipline's a bit low for a two-way defender, though. That's one thing I'm kind of iffy on. I'll hold off on that. Plus, that was a lot of money. I'd have to probably take back something else, too, which is not going to work. Neither of those. Wait. Weren't we looking at Polka at one point? Houses. Okay, it doesn't look like he's going to get too much better. Oh, no, I think that was a different... I think that was something else. Nope, none of these. Jack Johnson? Not quite. Seth Jones, that might work, but... Yeah, this is going to be tough. I'm looking for like a very specific player, but there's just really not really too much here. They don't want to give away anyone like that, which of course makes sense. Top 4 guys look like they're few and far between here. Yeah, none of those guys. Wow. Yeah, nothing. Nothing here, really. I mean, the closest thing I could think of was like Eric Johnson or Jack Johnson. And that was pretty much it. Like, these guys want both these players. So, Niskanen would be the top option to go for here. Just because of the block thing. And he's decent enough. How many years left? 4 years. You know what? 4 years left at that deal for that kind of player is not horrible. I'm trying to think. I don't even... Yeah. Yeah, actually. 4 years left on that deal is not bad at all. But that's, yeah, not enough. Not even close to enough value to get to go through. Yeah, actually, that could work because what we're looking at, Sanheim, he's probably just going to be top 4 if he grows into that. And then Hag, he might grow into a top 4 role, but he might be an in-between guy. It's basically him and Sanheim are going to battle it out. So there's a couple top 4 options. They're both lefties. So righty would be good to have in that situation. This guy probably not going to go to a top 4 by the looks of it. Yeah, plus his discipline's low. I wouldn't use him anyway. Manning's depth, and he's another lefty. Jesus Christ. Yeah, so when I'm looking at, we have also, what's his name? Oh, shoot, where is he? Where's Green? What the hell? I thought we picked. There he is. Okay, I was like, where the hell is that green guy? I was like, what the hell? Okay, yeah, so here he is. He's down there. He's going to take a while to develop. He might break out of the top 6 role and become top 4. His value suggests that he will, but he also might not. So, yeah. I think it'll work. We'll have him for 4 years. He's a bit older than some of our other defensive core, but we will need someone like that back there locking it down, I think. Our oldest guy is Schuster. He's in the top 6. So, yeah, I'm liking this. Now, do they want Stolarz? Instead, they do want Stolarz. He's got more value. So let's remove that asset, put in Stolarz. Or we could put in multiple other, like, nah. Okay, let's, yeah, let's throw in Stolarz, actually. And then we also have picks, too. So, let's throw in these two first. Him and Neuwirth. Then we still need to do picks, though. Okay. So, I'm going to try to not... We have a couple thirds here. The thirds in this year aren't that great, as I remember. So, let me throw in Chicago's first. Is that value... No, not close enough. We might have to give up 2 thirds. Let's throw in the higher value one. It's closer, but I still don't think they would go for it because they don't want to give up... What's his name? Let's throw in the 2 thirds now. Now, how's the value looking? Now, that's really close, but... It would have to be Stolarz in this case, since I have Neuwirth in there now. I think it would have to be Stolarz for that extra bit of value to push it across. I'll try this, but I think it'll have to be Stolarz because he's got the extra value on him. And I don't want to give up too much more than this for this guy. So we'll try this. Wisniewski, Neuwirth, 2 thirds for Niskanen. Not quite. Okay, so if I remove Neuwirth and put in Stolarz, would that work? It might. It might be that extra little bit. So we'll try that. I don't want to give up too much more. I could try to shift around some picks if this doesn't go through and try to give it Neuwirth instead of Stolarz. But it might be that we have to say goodbye to Stolarz. The value just isn't need to be. Yeah, it's 2 thirds they don't want. Any skaters that we're not going to use here? No, it doesn't look like it. We're using all these guys. Actually, no. Oh, shit. Yeah, it's Moran guy. He's helping out the AHL team, but his discipline's really crap. And I'm like I said, I'm probably not going to use the guy because of his discipline. It's really bad. He'll just turn into like another Gudash. And while he is helping out the AHL team, screw it. Maybe screw that. I don't know. Maybe just use him for value here. Yeah, in this case, we would be able to hold on to Stolarz easily. We throw in the Moran guy. Wisniewski, Neuwirth, another defensive prospect. Probably just 1 third. Still might have to be 2 thirds to get a guy like this, which I would be okay with giving up because, like I said, these picks in this year are bad. So let me throw in the Chicago's third first. Okay, no. All right, I'll remove that. Just throw in our third. I'll try to hold on to as much as I can, but it might not go like that. Still not. If the 2 thirds will make it go through, then it'll go through. And we can still hold on to Stolarz here. And see how good we could get him for a backup role. Perhaps even a tandem with Hutton. Alright, Wisniewski, Niskanen, Neuwirth, Moran. Yeah, okay. So basically, an aging guy, a good backup goalie, and a prospect we're not going to use, plus 2 thirds, which probably won't turn out to be anything. Oh my goodness. Woefully insufficient, really. I mean, I could retain salary. That's not a big deal. That might help him out here. Retaining salary is not a big deal for 1 year left. And that might actually push it across. Let me retain like 2 mil of it. And because we have so much salary, that's not even going to be an issue. And it's only one more year. And that helps them out because salary is an issue. But I do want back Niskanen. I don't know if I can get this. I don't, like I said, I can't really throw in too much more. I'll try to retain as much salary as I can. I'm not retaining anything on Neuwirth. And the 2/3 is already a lot. But like I said, in this year, those thirds are trash. Still not. Okay, I don't see this going through at all. It would. I mean, look how much I'm already throwing in there. Sure, I could try Stolarz in there, but that's the whole point. I'm not giving him up if I'm giving up all this other stuff. So, all right, let me remove these. Let's keep looking here because I'll just keep looking with these. I don't know if this is gonna work, man. No one wants to give up a top 4 guy, and it makes a whole lot of sense. Yeah, it's when the guys are. Hold on. What about? No, damn it. I was hoping they'd want to give up Edler or Tanev, but no, they don't. Yeah, I'm not. There's no one on the block, man. I can't really get anyone. You can do as much as you can, but when no one's on that block, it's almost impossible sometimes to get players unless you really, really go over it. I'm not going after Bouwmeester. Sharks didn't have anyone besides like Martin, but no, we need someone for a few years. Yeah, this is not gonna work. I'm not seeing anything. I could try like one more. Yeah. Let's go back to what's his name I was looking at. Yeah, it was Johnson. Yeah, we can look at Johnson here. His discipline's not great, but he's less value, I think, slightly. They'd have too many skaters. Oh, he's got 6 years on that deal. That's ridiculous. Why? 6 years at 6 mil for. That's so much, man. Yeah, I really don't think we can make this trade, dude. I'll have to wait till deadline to check something else out, but the value's just completely not there right now. It's just impossible to make go through. So, yeah, I'm going to throw back in Neuwirth as a backup because Stolarz didn't do that great. You know what, actually, Neuwirth doesn't seem to be losing morale. Let me just keep in Stolarz, actually, because he might grow a bit. We'll see. All right, let's just continue simming. I'm sorry I couldn't make a trade, but it's just one of those things where you'll have to overextend, and I don't want to do that. What I was giving up was quite a lot, especially adding in the 2/3 in there. So we'll wait a bit, see what happens. We'll check again at the deadline, and if anyone else hits the block, I doubt it'll happen. But I'll try my best. It's tough to get top 4 guys like that, especially when you're giving up someone who's aging. And then, sure, you're throwing in like perhaps a goaltender, maybe a prospect, but at the same time, is that really enough? Plus a couple picks that might not turn out to be anything. So it does make sense that we're getting refused in that way, but it sucks at the same time. And we seem to be on a bit of a win some, lose some stretch right now. But we're still overall doing very good. At least, well, not very, very good, but good for our team. And yeah, I will check out trading Shen as well, perhaps for a goal scorer. But the second line seems to be doing okay right now. So I'll keep checking in on their stats, and if it looks like they do need a scorer, I will move out Shen. I won't say I'll go directly for Laterra, though. I know some people are calling for that, but I'm not. That's not my highest priority, trying to make the Flyers as real as they are in real life. All right, so, okay. All right, there's a couple wins in a row. I like that. 23-13-1. 24-13-1. Yeah, we still are winning games here, and our HL team's doing pretty well too. So we're in good shape still, and we're not dying for that top 4 guy. So overextending completely is not the greatest. Might not be the best thing right now, best option or best whatever. All right, I don't know, whatever I'm trying to say. All right, so here we are scoring pretty decent amount, keeping the puck in that pretty actually. Best in our division pretty well, so there we are. And scoring second in our division, so that's good news. Power play, not that great, 17%. Might have to see if I could change that up. That might come down to the two-way forwards in that case. Penalty kill. Yeah, pretty damn good penalty kill. Not great on home ice, very good on the road. 7-3-0 in the last 10. So we're doing pretty good. Alrighty. All right, so Giroux at 36 points in 39 games. Simmons, 33 points. Voracek, 31. Gostisbehere, 39. Shen, he's actually producing pretty damn well. Couturier is not. Konechny's doing well. So, you know, they're all on pace for good totals. So, trading at this point, again, doesn't really seem... Sure, I think that line does need the more natural goal scorer. I won't deny that, but they seem to be doing just fine right now. So, I kind of want to let them keep going. Look at their plus minus. It's the best of the forward group. So, something's working on that team. So, I don't want to switch that up. Lawton takes a lot of penalties. Yeah, he's got 75 discipline. But he's getting a decent amount of points. He's on pace for almost a 40-point season on that third line, which is really good. Third liners usually get 30, 35 points. This he's definitely on pace for that. So, I mean, yeah, sure, maybe if I put Cousins up there, he does a bit better for production-wise, but I don't know. I still don't think if he's kind of sticking around here, he might not even grow past this anyway. And we also have him for a really good third-line deal right now. So, like I said, if he doesn't even grow that much more, I'll be fine with it because he's still good defensively. Sure, he takes a few penalties, but his plus-minus is good right now. Gregory Campbell taking a shit ton of penalties, which is weird because his discipline is 82, but I guarantee you that he's a fighter, and so I think that's still so many penalties, though. Jesus Christ. Like, why is he taking that many penalties out of, like, everyone? That's really weird because his discipline's okay. Like, I know he fights, but he can't be fighting that much. Like, he's got way more than Simmons. So, yeah, that is making a case for perhaps having the kid up here, Cousins. But I'll check out the AHL, see how well he seems to be doing. Because, yeah, the penalties aren't great. But come the playoffs, that might matter more. We'll have to see. All right, but everything else is good. Everyone else seems to be doing okay for that. Anyway, that was the end of the forward group. 29 points for Gostisbehere, 18 for Provorov, who is now an 89. That's good news. He's jumping up. Schuster, pretty decent. He's got a good plus. Okay, and Wisniewski and Sanheim's, their plus minus is improving actually. So okay, I'm all right with it. Sanheim's got a few points now. All right, so they seem to be on the up and up, so we can make that work for a little bit longer. All right, Stolar's improving as a backup too, so okay. He's improving as a backup. Bishop, he doesn't have the greatest personal stats, but his record is extremely good, so we win when he's in the net. And Stolar's has got 10 points in 10 games, so everything's clicking right now. Everything is clicking. We'll take another look for trades at the deadline for sure, but at this point, if we keep going the way we are, we might not even need to make a change. Jesus, that was hard to say. I don't know why. All right, so let's go another month here, and we'll check out the stats again. But yeah, I don't want to overextend for something when it's not completely broken. You know what I mean? Like, I could overextend if it seems to be stop working and that, you know, that top four is definitely an issue, but they look like they're improving. And it might just because our team had a great stretch there. But at the same time, they were both like -7, -8, and now they're only -1, -2. So that's definitely an improvement, a little bit on their own. So it can't just be coincidence. So we'll see if they keep trending upwards, then we'll do that. We might want to trade Wisniewski anyway at the deadline, but at the same time, we could just let the guy go. It's not a huge amount of value to be losing out on, and he might be, you know, invaluable to us for a playoff run. I have had that guy before in playoff runs, and he can get some big goals. So that's a possibility. A huge overtime win. Oh, crazy 13-goal game there against Boston. All right. Come back with a win here against Pittsburgh. We need to beat them. Oh, all right. We get a point, but yeah, they get the extra point. We're fighting them for that division. They probably pulled ahead of us by now. All right, here's the All-Star break. All right, against the Devils. Ooh, big loss against them. Shut out 5-0. But still, 30, 17, and 3. Still in really good shape here. Second division, yeah, Pittsburgh pulled way ahead there. They were on a great stretch. But we're still doing, oh man, there's no way we don't make the, look at the rest of our division. Christ, man. No wild card slots here, but there's no way we're going to miss the playoffs at this point. Wow. So, we're in good shape, basically. All right, so we're still okay. Our goals against really went up there by about 0.15, or maybe 0.10. But yeah, actually about 0.15 because it's about 2.55 last time I checked. I remember. Yeah, so it went up quite a bit there. Not the greatest, but we did have a couple big scoring games in there. So, all right, goal scoring still good. Power play, yeah, I gotta fix that power play. What can I do on that power play? I was hoping it would kind of get better on its own. Ooh, our home record is so bad. God damn, we're trash at home. All right, let me see what I could do with that power play here. Let me check out the personal stats first, yeah. Because that might give me an idea about who's not really pulling their weight on the power play here. Although I don't, yeah, actually, well, screw it. Let's see here. Yeah, Giroux, point-a-game player. Simmons, 42 points, Voracek. Then Shen, 31. Konechny, 27. He's might not even be on pace for 50 goals, though. Or, sorry, 50 goals, 50 points. I mean, he kind of is, but we're past the halfway mark. He's only a couple points above the halfway mark to 50, so he needs to improve. Couturier does as well. Como a lot. Yeah, our scoring seems to be kind of spread out a bit. First line's getting a lot, then it kind of drops off. Ghost Despair is getting a lot. Oh my god, now Wisniewski and Sand. Now their plus minuses are in the toilet. What the hell? Yeah, they're like they're a weird back and forth thing going on. Yeah, Stolarz gets some shutouts, man. And he still got me there right around points. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I really do think Wisniewski kind of brings him down because he's not even scoring as much now. I mean, look at his plus. It's like worse than Sanheim. So, and Sanheim got slightly better. Yeah, I don't know, man. Something's weird. It's like, yeah. All right, so probably get up to the deadline and make some changes. Okay, but first thing I need to check out, see what I could do about that power play, because it's definitely not getting the job done. Alrighty, let's see here. So, yeah, this line doesn't seem to have much. I could try to spread some of it out, like move out Voracek, but that might harm that. Yeah, that might harm, because they seem to do so well together. So we got Lawton on the point here. Does he have any power play points? I don't know. He has one power play goal, and he has a shorty. So, I don't really know what... I mean, we got Wisniewski here, too. So, is there someone better I can put in here besides Wisniewski? I don't think so. Yeah, he's getting power play time. He's not producing. Yeah, I think one of the big reasons our power play is suffering is because... we have, I think, Couturier. When it comes down to it, between Shen and Couturier, I really think Couturier is the guy who's not getting the points. I mean, look at him. He's only got 24 points in 50 games. Meanwhile, Konechny's got, 27. He's still not great, but Shen, he has more than both of them. So, I don't know. Took's up to an 80. That's good news. Yeah, I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure what I can do about that power play. We got Lawton here because he has good offensive stats, like passing and offensive awareness. Yeah, I don't know. Like, it feels like this should be okay, but it's just not working. I think it's really because they don't have that goal scorer guy. And, yeah. I don't know. I feel like that's really why they're lacking that goal scorer. I mean, everyone here is just kind of so-so, and they're kind of, yeah, they don't really have. There's no goal scorer here. That's the main thing. When you look around here, Giroux you could count as a goal scorer. Simmons not so much, but it's kind of the same deal with both of the lines. Actually, there's no like legit goal scorer, but these guys score better because look at their shot. They have a better chance to score. In this case, their shots are all around the mid-80 mark. Mid to high 80s, I guess you could say. But more mid-80s. So, yeah. That's what I'm thinking. None of them really, like, have that scoring touch. Konechny has more goals than Couturier. Like, I don't know. I'm feeling like it's Couturier or Shen. But at the same time, while our power play isn't getting the job done, they're getting the job done in other ways, right? Like, defensively they have to be. I don't know. It seems like that'd be a really good line in the playoffs, and I kind of want to give them a chance. But it's that top 4, I think, that's got to switch up. I think if we switch that up, we're scoring enough. Like, our power play is lacking, sure, but overall we're scoring enough. We're averaging 3 goals a game, which is great. What it comes down to, I think, is our goals against, which is going up and down and up and down and up and down. I think if we improve this top 4, someone else for Wisniewski, someone a bit more sturdy, I think it'll help a lot. Because neither of them really produce that much. To like have that excuse of their plus minus being bad. I mean, I'm sure his plus minus would be better if he produced more, but he seems to not be producing at all. And yeah, I'm just thinking Wisniewski needs to move out. Their plus minus is insane, and our top 6 is really good shutdown. So I think we got to switch up that top 4. Get someone else for Wisniewski. We'll keep Sanheim, keep him playing, but we got to get someone else for Wisniewski here. I think that's just a given. And we'll probably trade Neuvers and Stolarz. He seems to be improving as that backup, and he gets the good thing about him is he gets shutouts. And that's always a good sign for any kind of goalie. When they get a lot of shutouts, that always means they're going to be a really good goalie when they hit their prime. That's what I've noticed. So Stolarz, yeah, he would be smart to hold on to. Sure, Neuwirth does really good now, but I think Stolarz will do perhaps better in the long run because of that as a backup. And again, he might be a really good duo with Hart. So let me get up to the deadline here. And we'll just kind of suffer through our lackluster power play at the moment. And because I think that second line... no, I don't think Green's good enough in this game. But let me see. No, it's the same thing. No. Like, why would I get that? It's basically the same thing as what's his name, Wisniewski. And no, I'm good. Don't want that. All right, so let's see. Let's see how we do here in this coming. Oh my God, get out of here. Stop offering me that. If they keep offering me that, I'm at to get rid of that. But yeah, I hope we don't get an offer like every day. That would get annoying. Oh my God. Now they want to give it. No, we don't need a top 6. Guy, what are you guys smoking? You want us to give up a first for this too. What are you guys smoking? Like all that in one day. I'm just trying to sim here. We're still stuck on the same day, man. What the hell is going on? No, we're not. Oh, well, it's being weird. It's simming. I see in the top corner, but it's stuck on that day. Hold on, something weird's going on. Yeah, that was weird. Okay. I was wondering what the hell was happening. We were just stuck on that day, but you can see in the top right corner the calendar was moving. Weird. All right, we got a bunch of wins right here. Now will this work? That was weird, man. I was wondering why the hell it was just chill. No! Rick Nash! Oh, my God. Yeah, right. The day I get Rick Nash. Oh, my gosh. Rick Nash. Get out of here. I'm being stubborn and not removing everything off my trade block, too. Alright, let's get 40 wins here before the deadline, guys. There you go, one more. Oh, of course not. Come on, beat Carolina. They're trash. Come on. Yeah. Oh, come on. You couldn't give me the 40 wins, you assholes. Instead, you get me 20 regulation losses. Whatever. We're still doing good. 39, 20, and 4. Like I said, with the way our division is, we're pretty much not going to... We're pretty much guaranteed to be a playoff team. I mean, Capitals actually have a wild card spot, but they're also 10 points behind the third spot, and we're 8 points ahead of them. So I doubt we're dropping out of the playoffs. Now it's just a matter of what do we want to slightly improve. Watch Wisniewski and his plus-minus be like way back up there now. Okay, so our goals against went back down a little bit. Not much, but a little bit. Goals against is staying where it's been the whole year. So, I mean, that's fine for goals for. That's totally fine. Power play, it's been around 17% the entire year. It's not the worst, but it's not great. Penalty kills has been great all year, so there you have it. Home record's bad. Away record's pretty impeccable. 25-4-0. That's the best out of anyone. 7-2-1 in our last 10, so we're on a good stretch. All right, Giroux, 64 points. Voracek, 58. Simmons, 54. Let's just check out forwards. Shen. Oh, my goodness, yeah. Couturier. What the hell? This guy, ugh. Shen is fine, man. At this point, I'm trading Couturier. He's absolute trash. Come on, man. He's getting outscored by not one, but two third liners. And he's getting power play time. Come on, man. Nah, he's trash. Screw Shen leaving. Shen's actually producing. Shen actually produces. Couturier is garbage. Yeah, Couturier is absolute garbage. Sure, you could argue, oh, he should be in the center. Well, Konechny's in the center. Yeah, we need to, I think, if I'm trading someone, it's Couturier. Like, I'm holding on to Shen at this point. Maybe he goes later, but as of right now, man, Couturier is the guy to go. He's playing like absolute trash. Come on, man. You can't argue with that. 27 points in 63 games. He's bringing down that line at this point. And he's only a +2, man. Like, how good can he be defensively? Yeah, he's got the good stats. But I don't know. I don't know, man. He's not scoring. If he wants to be on a second line, you got to score. He's not even on pace for 40 points. Like, what the hell? He's with fourth liners, point scoring wise. There's Gordon. Jesus, man. Tuck, he could use a bit more scoring, but he's also improving in his overall, so I don't really care. His offensive stats could get better. I hope they improve a bit, because they're not great right now. But he's doing all right. He's doing all right. As long as he keeps growing. Those offensive stats should get to like around the mid-80s if he gets to around the mid-80s, so I'm okay with it. Alrighty, yeah, Couturier is absolute garbage. He's on the second line, and that's like his production. That's really bad. If I'm trading someone, I'm trading him for like a solid goal scorer. Oh, man. That's all bad. Ghost of Spare's got almost 50 points. Provorov's got 26. Wisniewski, yeah, his plus-minus continues to be in the toilet, and he's not producing enough to justify it. So I think to get someone else bet, yeah, because even Sanheim's got a better play. Oh, he's also an 85 now, so he just continues to get better. Good news. Yeah, I think Wisniewski's got to go. We get someone solid to play with Sanheim, I think he could even improve more. So Wisniewski's been good for him, maybe helping him out a bit, but at the end of the day, that's a big glaring hole in our defensive core. All right. All right, Stolarz has slipped a bit, not getting what I need out of him. He's only got 14 points in 16 games played. All right. Bishop's still doing really well with that record, though. All right. What should we do here? We're here at the deadline. I'm thinking, like, how, like, I'm still stuck in that thing. How the hell do we get someone who's not on the block? Like, what do we give up? We have to give up more than we're offering. And I don't know. I just don't see. They're not adding anyone to the block either. They're still trying to make it. Yeah. Tyler Myers would be pretty good. Doesn't produce that much. But we wouldn't really need him to. We're looking for someone more to help shut that line down. Our good scorers are on the top pairing. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we would end up having to almost overextend, which I'm not hugely excited about. Wisniewski, I think, it keeps losing, what's it called? not morale, value. So, oh, actually, Neuwirth's value is more than Stolarz now. So maybe I don't think Stolarz grows too much more. So in this case, maybe it would be smart to ship out Stolarz. Yeah, his value just dropped tremendously. He was ahead of Neuwirth now. And I think it's because he's not growing. So maybe we do want to trade him off. Thing about that is, like, he's got the shutouts, but he didn't have. And I'm sure, as you just heard, my dumbass hit the mic and accidentally turned it off. So here, just basically talking about what kind of trades we should make. Should we overextend for a top 4 guy? And should we go for that scorer for someone like Couturier? Because he's playing like trash right now. So that's basically the long and short of it. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you in the next one.